welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Again! Today we've got an interesting episode because technically the big thing we would be covering is this, you know, the whatever this is. Now, normally it's like a really good thing. However, I think this is a new creature. I think Dreadactylus or Pterodactylus can all be fused into Dreadactylus, which is a flock creature that is pretty good, but, you know, I don't really care about it, if I'm honest. It's made of Dreadnoughtus, it's made of Pterodactylus, and it's whatever. Of course, you know, we can't really do this because there's nothing to do with the events, so we're not grinding the events. Hatch 150 pterosaurs. I don't think you want to be here for 2 hours. I think somebody clocked it. It took them 2.5 hours to hatch 150 Tropoganathus. So I don't think you want to be here for that. Of course, open 100 carbacks. But the big thing that I wanted to showcase is how do you get DNA in this game now, right? Out of everything is now the resource that is super hard to come by. I have plenty of VIP. I have plenty of amber. I have plenty of books. Food and coin come and go. But the one thing I'm missing is DNA. And the reason why DNA is such a highly coveted resource in the game right now is because if we look here and we go into super hybrids, look how many super hybrids we have. Now, technically, some of them don't require that much. Dimetricanus, Diplosuchus, Monostegatops. You know, once you've got the ingredient, it's free. But what isn't free, or what is very hard to get, is, for instance, Spinotops. So in order to get Spinotops, you need the ingredients. You need this Spinoceratops to be level 40. In order to get that level 40, you need Sinoceratops level 40, and you need Spinosaur Gen 2 level 40. So you need 3 level 40s. That is 8 Spinoceratopses, 8 Spinosaurus Gen 2s, and that's a lot of DNA. Probably close to 1 million, maybe? It's definitely in like 600, 700,000 DNA's worth. And that's not including, you know, DNA you need to use for the fuses, DNA you might need, or books as well. Oh, there it is. I was telling it too relaxed. I just recorded this video. I know it's not a TheGamingBeaver video without him saying he's had some sort of technical difficulty. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. And because I just recorded, everything's ready to go, and I shifted my mixer a little bit, and it killed the computer. Well, the computer didn't die, but the game capture stopped recording, my webcam glitched, and of course my audio recording stopped as well, because that's what the mixer goes. I was like, how did everything break? I expect, you know, the mixer to stop the audio, but how did it affect the gameplay, and how did it affect my webcam? Honestly, some things. So, right, you want DNA. What's the best way to get DNA? So, of course, don't forget to collect your mystery pack. Well, not the best, but it's the freest. Second, I would say, is do the code 19s, what I'm doing right now, and try your best not to fail, because you'll get hundreds and hundreds of DNA for a perfect shot like that. Well, normally, I mean, the max amount you get is about 600. This was a super hard one, and I only got 400, basically, which kind of sucks. And we got another one. So you just keep on going. If you're lucky, you'll get a good streak, and you'll get maybe 1,000 or so DNA for completely free, as long as you have to, you know, you have to pay attention. Because, you know, we've got so many of these super hybrids, and then they go into, like, the red DNA hybrids, and one day we'll have gold DNA hybrids, or maybe we won't, because that's kind of what Amber's turned into. But there are better ways, and in fact, a previous comment in my last video told me a better way, and I didn't even think about it, because there's so much going on in the economy in this game, and so many different ways to use your economy to your advantage, that you might be sleeping on something. And that's something I am doing as well. We may as well just collect all of these. Oh, we got red! Fantastic, not that we really need it. So, of course, doing your season pass as well, you'll get all of this free resource. Lottery tickets. And, you know, if you've paid money as well, you'll get the bonus season pass, or whatever it is. The top one. Grand Premium Pass, I think it is. So I'm just going to collect all these because we have a mission to open 100 packs, and we also need all the resources we can get, because I want to get Draco Lux as well, or at least get it unlocked. I don't think we're going to get it max one, because again, that's going to be 700,000 DNA or something ridiculous close to it. 600 to 700,000, because we don't need the first one, but we again need to fuse all that. We need to buy the Draco Rex Gen 2s. We need to buy I think it's Stegosaur Gen 2 as well, the Draco Lux or something like that. Anyway, so just do your dailies. Daily missions are again another great way, and VIP points eventually do lead you to opening packs. But what I want to show is 2 ways that might even be things you haven't considered, that I hadn't considered myself as someone who's played this game for a very long time, until I read my comments. Thank you, commenter. So yes, if you read the comments, I do read the comments. I try to read the comments. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who still watches this series. You mean a lot. You've been there. You've supported me from the very start, the humble beginnings when I was in my my parents' house, in my bedroom, recording, hunched over on my bed with my little table and MacBook, I think it was. And I remember vividly trying to connect my iPad to record somehow. And I think I was recording with ScreenFlow at the time. We've got a good couple of thousand from this. I dare say 10,000. Oh, so much so we've broken the game. Oh, we got a major there. You hear that? Is that audio glitch? That's lovely. I love it. I love to see it. What caused it? I don't know. So many sound effects cause it. And the way I record this is I upscale it to 1440p at 60 FPS. So, you're getting the best quality you can, I think, out of an app game. Ooh, we got a doe there. Oh, that was a guaranteed good creature from that pack there. Oh my god, we're still getting them. Oh, still? And as you can see, we have 1.3 million amber. And there might just be a way to turn... If I could turn that amber, point for point cost, into DNA, that would be brilliant. 1.3 million DNA would be absolutely unheard of. And maybe we can do that today. We'll find out. Anyway, let me be right back. Let me sort out this glitch. VIP points are a great way of kind of getting DNA. Now, let's have a look. What are our options? We have a 2,000 VIP point pack, which gives us no guarantee of DNA, but if we're lucky, we get 1,500. So that's almost a point-for-point cost of VIP points to DNA. But again, spending them all on zip lines is absolutely degeneracy. Don't do that. Even if you spend 4,000, you get the same amount and you're doubling the price. The best scenario is to buy a 10,000. And that way, you may get 7,500 amber. And let's not forget, you get a well, I was going to say Procerosaurus. That'd be very good. That's one of the best ones. You get one of these guys. And all of these sell for 5,000 DNA. So, point for point cost. If you get 2 DNAs out of a single pack, you've broke even and you've traded equal amounts DNA to VIP points or VIP points to DNA. Very good. Chances of that happening, quite low. You'll probably get maybe 7,500 per pack DNA. Plus, remember, if you've got VIP as well, you get points back. So let's have a look. We've spent 10,000. So already we've got 5,000 amber. DNA. My god, there's so many resources. 10,000 VIP points automatically converted to 5,000 DNA right now. That's what's happened. We've got 5,000. Now, if we get any DNA, we could work up. Let's have a look. We got 1. So I would say it's about average. We've got 7,500 DNA for 10,000 VIP points. Panothus is alright, I suppose. I do need some of this. And then, there we go. That has almost broke us even because I got the VIP and I get 1,300 per pack. If I trade that all now, I've almost got 10,000 VIP points for 10,000 DNA, we could say. But there is a hidden resource as well. There is the amber that you very rarely see. And the options for amber are pretty god-awful. That's it. There we go. Okay, I found it. Awful. Awful trade. Best case scenario, you get 4 Therizinosaurus, which do not equate at all to 75,000 amber. And then, your other options are these. Now, they do change, they do fluctuate, and I think most of these have hybrids that you can, change into. There's a classic as well. And you can, of course, Oh my goodness! If you go all the way to the top, you're spending 50,000 for a legendary. I repeat. What's the best scenario you're going to get here? Well, it's actually not in here at all. For 10,000... Wait, is that boss DNA? That's boss DNA. I thought that was going to be amber. Is that really boss DNA? Oh my god! For a second there, I was like, 10,000 amber? That's a really good deal. And now I've looked at it closer. It's the problem. It's the problem when you have so many. So actually... Amber is just awful for trading. You just get amber. You get, you know, whatever. Okay, never mind. That was one. That was one. Don't click off the video. So the other one that I've also completely forgot to, and there you go. There's some more amber. Decisional trades. We'll get some more DNA. The other one is actually super hybrids, as in the ones you get for free. So I can have a look at my amber here. Let's have a look. Here we go. So 16,000 Monolophosaurus, 12,000 Caprasuchus. So what can I even do for Caprasuchus DNA? It should tell you what you have. So the most amount of DNA I have at the moment is Monolophosaurus DNA. I don't know if I have Monostegatops. And no, I'm not like an uncle who doesn't know where things are, okay? Don't say it. So I have 16,000 super DNA, right? For Monolophosaurus in particular. I also have a lot of Caprasuchus, which is Spinotosuchus. 1,000. And again, I mean, that they are useful. You can see at level 40, it's 2,005. It's basically on par with level 10 Indoraptor, I would say. Monostegatops as well is up there. So if we put that in, we could instantly speed up. And I do need to use it, just for the sake of this argument. So there it is. Monostegatops. And I have so many of them. How much do Monostegatops sell for? 12,000. So I can make another 16 of these. So that's already over... What are we talking? 180,000 amber? You can sell it. We can sell all of these guys. And we are making an absolute fortune on the amber. DNA, sorry, look at that. We're on 451,000 right now. So I'm going to leave that there. Oh, this guy again? For the second time in one session? Okay. Monostegatops is alright, and, you know, having another level 40 Monostegatops is nothing to be sniffed at. But at the same time, you know, I want to see... instead of having 3 level 40 Monostegatopses, I'd rather have a level 40 Draco Lux, something that I don't have, and something that in the future could have its own hybrid that I've already got ready and I can instantly get. And I won't have something that, you know, I need to work towards, or I'll have to spend thousands of bucks just to speed up for a video. So, you know, we're trying to think ahead here. Again, you can get up to 600, but you'll probably just get about 400 or 395 then. Also, you don't forget about these missions in here as well. These ones, they usually don't have a KO within the team. Or, you know, the food, I mean, 180,000 for doing nothing's very good. And the other options you have as well are 2,000 DNA, 1,000 VIP points, and 16,000 amber. Which, for 16,000 amber, I mean, I just love the fact that it costs 5,000 for us to Jagosaurus, which is about 100 or 160 DNA or something ridiculous. Oh, what can 16,000 get you? I mean, it gets you an Allosaur. You basically get a free Allosaur, Pyroraptor, or Corythosaur. And Pyroraptor's, you know, that's one of those that does have a hybrid. Dimetricanus, apparently, I've heard, is a very good creature to sell. Now, here we go. I have one, and it sells for 31,000 DNA. That's what the video said. Well, thank you. There was a comment, sorry, in my last video that said, Beavers, sell Dimetricanus. It sells for 31,000. So you saw how much Monostegatops sold for. Cheap as chips. Dimetricanus, actually. Now, how much do I need? 850, and I can get 10 of these. I can get 300,000. And it's terrible. It's technically worse than a Monostegatops. That's what we're doing. We're gonna just buy, speed up. I mean, see how much it costs to speed up. And we are gonna get so much amber from Dimetricanus. And I would highly suggest everybody who's watching this, who has the ability to change their super DNA in the DNA building, or if you're getting it, if you've got VIP, or even in these missions, change it to Dimetricanus, because 800 really isn't that much. In fact, I should have changed this now. 2 Dimetriconus DNA. Because Spinotops is very good, but I need 3,000 in order to get another one. And for 3,000, you know, if I get 3,000 normal amber, I think it is. It could be 2,000, I'm not sure. I could get 2, 3 Dimetriconuses. That's over 100,000 DNA. Now, I don't know how much a Spinotops sells for. I might actually have a look at what a level 20 sells for. Where is Spinotops sell? It's 486,000. Okay. Maybe it's worth just saving and then selling one of those guys. But Dimetriconus is one of those creatures. Let's have a look what else we've got. We've got Diplosuchus. We can sell that for 19,000. Again, these are all more than Monostegotops. We'll have a look at Spinotosuchus. Spinotosuchus. Let's see how much you sell for. 31,000. It's 1,000. I have 300,000 worth of Spinotosuchus. Oh my goodness. I have so many of these. I don't really care about Spinotosuchus, if I'm honest. At level 40, what does it have? What does it have? Again, it's just an Indoraptor. It's an Indoraptor. We will sell, and there we go. 576,000 now. Let's look at the Tappy. Now, it's probably not going to be as much. It does seem like Dimetriconus, probably because it is Carnoraptor DNA. That's why it's so expensive, because Carnotaurus, or Pyroraptor, sorry, is an amber-only creature. But again, once you've unlocked it, you've got Carnoraptor, you can just buy Carnoraptor. But getting the Pyroraptor is the tricky bit. So we can sell one of those for 30-odd thousand. In fact, did I just get coin for that? So how much is it? If I activate it, so 200 to hatch instantly, or 278. So, what we're going to do is, I'm not going to hatch instantly, because it's just better if I just don't do that. And we will get a whole army of Dimetriconuses, and we will speed this up. I mean, technically I don't have to, but for the video, I will. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the hatchery at the moment. And wait, you know what it is? I shouldn't be doing this, because it's costing me extra bucks now to speed this up, so I should be doing it one by one. So there we go. I mean, we're down 1,000 and a bit in terms of bucks, but we're going to be up, you know, 369, over 100,000. So for a trade, right? I'm trading 1,000 bucks for instant speed. We don't even have to spend bucks. 1,000 bucks for 100,000 DNA. If that was in the trade market, I would do it. So we collect that. We don't have to spend any money, and it's so cheap, Dimetriconus. This is what you need in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. We are almost on 1 million. And how many more can we get? I mean, we've made a fair dent into it, but we still can make so much more. So there we go. We'll just get another one. Place you. Get another one. Activate. Boom, boom, boom. And Dimetriconus, I'm assuming, has, you know, one of the smallest speed ups when it comes to dinosaurs, because it is a rare. If we were to do this, oh, now we're out. There we go. Okay, so we got another 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I want to get to 1 million. That's what I want to do. I want to get to 1 million today. But in the future, going forward, I will just put in loads of Monostegotopses, loads of Spinotosuchus. So that is the next one I want to have a look at. It's this guy. Let's look at Spinotosuchus. So it's 1,000. 700. Okay, so speeding this guy up isn't really worth it. For selling, that is... Oh, that's a level 20. No, I don't want to sell a level 20. We'll sell that for 31,000. Takes us to almost 900,000. Now, let's have a look at... So it's really these free hybrids I've been collecting this whole time that are really worth it. So, I have Ankylosaur. We'll have a look at how much the Ankylosaur one goes for, which is... Where is it? It's the Gigantocephalus. This sells for... Don't get that! Don't get Gigantocephalus! I mean... What is it at level 40, though? Is it worth just keeping rather than trading? Technically, yes. For 5,000. Yes. When you sell a Spinotosuchus for 31,000. Yeah. Keep Gigantocephalus. Don't sell that. sell Spinator sutures. Stocks are high, stocks are low. So if we look at Indoraptor, I have so many Indoraptors, and one Indoraptor sells for 40,000. When you think about it, that's nothing. Spina sutures at level 10, I get 9,000 less DNA for. And at level 40 is basically the same as this guy. So, really, I mean, how much does that sell? And at level 40, it sells for 320,000. It just gets worse. It gets worse, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. But you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's not really worth it. How about a level 10? Still 40,000. What about a Megalocervia? Yeah, it might be better. That's a harder thing to come by. Is there anyone else that we haven't really... I mean, this guy as well, I think, was alright. Yeah, 19,000 for that. But again, Dimetricanus really is the one you want. And it's 850. So what I'm going to do now is make sure that in here we are we're not even getting it. We're not even getting it. We're getting Indoraptor, which technically we don't need anymore. So I'll take Indoraptor out, and I'll put Dimetrodon in. We definitely need the Caprasutures, and as Kendra saw, we need for Spinotops, and I think that's... What is Adustus? Why do we need Adustus DNA? What does that go towards? Hydroboa. I have 7,000. I think I must be missing the ingredient for Hydroboa. What do I need for it? Level 40 Dilophoboa. But again, this is a very good one. 22,000 health. At level 10, I'm sure it's going to be incredibly good. And we have that. We just now need to get more Dilophoboas. I'm wondering, do I have any ready to go? No, 85,000. And again, you know, saving DNA is important, and wait for those special deals you get. Every now and again, you'll get a little thing just under your resources that says 10% off land dinosaurs, 10% off aquatics, or 10%. Normally they used to come at the end of a tournament, just so whatever that creature was a little bit cheaper, and it would more incline you to spend your resources to get it. So I'm inclined, I'm acquiesced to decline your request to save your DNA for the end of a tournament or for something you need. All these things, very important. So we're almost on 1 million. And I've run out of that. Monostegatops not very good. Spinator sutures, very good. However, I will do the instant speed ups just so, I mean, instead of 700, it's only costing me 300, which is about the same as the other one. And we'll sell those too. And we are almost on 1 million DNA. That's something I really wanted. We're also going over here because, again, like I said, I wanted, we'll do the instant speed ups as well. I wanted to get Dracolux. I think is it called Dracolux? I think it's called Dracolux. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have another one ready. No, I don't. Oh, thank God. Okay. And also in here, I think it's Spinoceratops I need as well in order to make Dracolux. Or was that something else? Let's have a look. No, I already have this guy. There we go. So we could technically sell, and look at that, tournament creature, 3,480. Dimetricanus, MVP. There you go. There's Winston Churchill. Woohoo. Anyway, so we'll collect these. We'll get some more DNA. Again, remember to go around, collect these, because you get DNA, you get books, and you get a lot of food for those. But at the moment, I don't know if it's really worth... Oh, yes, also trade harbors. Remember, work for your trade harbors. What could be... I mean, I just always go for the Apatosaur loyalty points, because in the end, you know, I'm going to spend these loyalty points on the 10,000 VIP pack, and that's going to get me DNA. It's going to get me guaranteed 5,000 amber as no, DNA as well. Again, the resources. It's easy to go crazy when you live in this game for so long. Yeah, sure. 1 million, I'll do that. 5 DNA. Well, definitely do that one. No. No. Awful. 4,000 bucks for a tiny... That is terrible. Anything... Oh, a blimp ride. Yes, take that. You can have that. I don't care about that one. Yeah, 22 DNA. I mean, in the end, right, all that cost me was coin. Because I was going through a point when the mods battles were a thing. And I was just going in here. And I was just collecting for this. And I wasn't even doing this. I wasn't doing the rare mods. I was doing the basic mods. Because the rare mods are kind of whatever, they're meh. But these ones, the common ones, that's where you get the good ones. That's where you get the 10% health increase for the entire team. Like, or 15%, sorry. And you know what I mean when I do my sort of mob battles where we use a really good creature and 2 other useless ones, put them on there, and there you go. And we won a pack! Brilliant! Yes! You know, and then you got 30% extra health on your best creature. And then the mod battles are super easy. So that's something that we can keep on doing. But, you could go through your park, and you could sell all the regular dinosaurs, not the hybrid dinosaurs, like Mastodontosaurus, for instance, here is only 5,000, and at level 80, 40,000, which makes sense. It's on par with a normal Indoraptor, and it's, 8 times 5 is 80, and there you go, you got your 80,000. There's other things like the Acanthostega that you should probably never sell your tournament creatures because they take so long in the incubator. They take an entire week to come back off cooldown, so you don't want to be selling those guys. If anything, you want to sell your VIP creatures because you can get them within 7 hours, I think it is. So VIP creatures are what you want to sell. There's also other things that I might, be tempted. I don't know why I've got this Scorpius Rex Gen 2 here when I've already got, that. But how much does it cost? It costs 77,000, which is, of course, because, this price is half the price. That is not what I want. But a Scorpius Rex, 1,633 health and 907 attack. Is it worth it? No. I'm going to sell that. So there's another one that I definitely can sell. We'll just have a look to see if there's anything else. You know what I should do is look at VIPs, because I'm sure, and I should be doing it really, that there should be a way to organize via VIPs. We'll just go Jurassic, because that way it should do it automatically if we just go down here. Go to tournament creatures, and then we'll start hitting the VIPs at the bottom. Here we go. So Apatosaur, for instance, I have 8 Apatosaurs ready to go. It says they cost 10,000. Of course, you can't buy them for that, so they will sell for 5,000. I think everything that's a VIP creature costs 10,000, which makes sense. And I have 8 of those buggers. Apatosaurs. There is really no need for me to have that. It's 5 hours. 6. It's nothing. It is nothing. And for the sake of 5,000 each, I may as well. I may as well throw in some Apatosaurs that are going to be done very quickly. I'll not do them all, because there comes a point when it just isn't cost really effective. I think 50 bucks is the most I'll go for one of these. And again, Apatosaur is just one of those creatures that out of all the VIP creatures, it's kind of useless. There's really no point to it. So that will be 5, 10, 15, 20,000 DNA there. But again, I want to get over to this 1 million. I want to see if there's any other VIP creatures that we can sell for a decent amount that I might have already hatched. Prestasuchus. Sell for 5,000. And there we go. We're almost there. We are 500 off. So now I may as well just go for through the regular park and see if there's anything that... I mean, all these... There it is. There it is. 1 million! Oh, God, I don't know which one it is. No. I mean, I'll just stick with that one. Yeah, I think that's it. 1 million, DNA. We started with 300,000 Amber this episode, and we got ourselves up to 1 million. And we haven't even started selling the regular dinosaurs, or even touching the VIP creatures. It was basically just Dimetricanus. Dimetricanus is so good. Make sure to log in every day. Do the code 19s. They are genuinely worth it in their weight in DNA. Even though you only get a small bit of super DNA, it all adds up to 30-odd thousand regular DNA, which you can basically spend on... I mean, if we look at the market, let's go to Jurassic. We'll go over here. So you sold 1 Dimetricanus, right? That's already buying you all of this. Well, not all of it, but you can buy 1 of these. Nowhere near the top yet. Any tournament creature you can get, if you haven't, you've already unlocked it, I should say. Now, what about hybrids? Well, Spinoraptor is only 9,000. What is all this? Complete stage 1 in battle. What do you mean, complete stage 1 in battle? What do you mean? So, we're talking Indominus Rex. You can get an Indominus Rex for 1 Dimetriconus sale. Yeah. Again, getting the Dimetriconus is the hard part. But once you've got it, work your way towards it. Because they will... It's super cheap. It's only 850. It's nowhere near 2,000. And, you know, you can basically get an Osteoposaurus. It's not really worth getting an Osteoposaurus, I'm gonna be honest. You're better saving for something like these, like a Metrophodon. 2 Dimetriconuses get you a Metrophodon. Very good dinosaur. Very good dinosaur. Oh my god, what's those expensive? Is it that? This guy? He's not even the best. I know that this guy actually got tweaked. The Cryloburgiana. I think in my top 10 dinosaurs, it was absolutely useless. This one did get boosted. It did get its stats upgraded, which is very nice because I think Ludia saw my video and we're like, wait, hold on, why is that terrible? That's the most expensive. It should be very good. And again, that's not. I don't think that's counting creatures that I already have. I don't think. But for the sake of, you know, this argument, the best bang for your buck is not Gigantocephalus. You get like 3,000 DNA for that. It's not Monostegotops. You get 12,000 for that. Spinosuchus does get you 30-odd thousand, I think it was. But the best one, and the cheapest, technically, is Dimetriconus at 850. You get almost 3 Monostegotops worth of normal DNA. It's so good. And I think it should stay that way, Ludia. Don't change it, because Dimetriconus is so hard to get, because both of its ingredients, you know, in order to get the hybrid, we look at its enclosure, you know, you need Carnoraptor. In order to get Carnoraptor, you need Pyroraptor, which is a really hard one to get because it costs Amber. In order to get Amber, you know, you need to have bosses. That's it. I think that's one of the only way. I think you get free Amber other ways, but mainly, you want to grind out Amber, you have to go into here, you have to go into this one, I think. No, it's not. It's Clash. Clash of Titans. No. Woo! We got 1 day. We just need to do 2 more events, and then we've got a free Adustus. I'll do that off camera. Or should we? Should we just do this now? No, that's a really hard one. 3 Jurassics? Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. This, and you know, okay, we'll do some battles. We'll do some battles. Should I have used a flock creature? Probably. Because these are super hard. I underestimated its health. Although, it depends what Alanqua's attack is. I majorly underestimated this. In fact, you know what it is? I'm just going to give up, okay? I'm giving up. Not full time. If I go for favorites. Yeah! Yeah! Get off, favorites. Alright, then we use you, and I don't know, I'm just chucking a free one of those. For 10 VIP points. We'll do this, it's only 1 battle. We get a pack, VIP points, possibly DNA, I'm not too sure. And then we just need to do 1 more battle, and we got free Adustus, and that's what? 4,000 and odd Amber if we want a DNA. Want to sell it? So, guys, if I haven't said a DNA trick that could save you a lot of time and a lot of books, Amber, and DNA, do put it in the comments below. Again, like I said, I read them. And the guy who put the Dimetriconus in there, hopefully I've thrown it up if I remember to put it in the video when, you know, when I said it. But that is a lifesaver. Absolute bona fide lifesaver. And now we just got to do a couple of battles. You know what? I'm kind of glad that, you know, our new Pterodactylus creature that we need to get isn't one of those where it's like do 25 battle events, because I was really getting tired of doing battle after battle after battle and there being so many of them. So only 2 hits. We need to go for 3 block here though, because we do die in 2. Because that Alanqua is deadly. Again, I really wish that I got to see normal dinosaurs of this level. That would be so sweet. But again, this game's like, oh, we got 1 back! Yes! This game's like, no. you're only going to see, like, weird creatures. You're going to see a level 336 Dimorphodon or a level 2,701 Elanco. Why? Don't even know. Well, the main reason why I think is because we're not going to see these guys otherwise. Like, you know, I'm never going to see Elanco ever in a battle at my level. So at least I get to see it, I suppose. Oh, come on, Elanco. You know you want to do it. Just go for an A, go for a 4. Do what Bumpy just did. Come on. Come on, you're wasting my time. You're wasting the people's time. There's a guy sat on the toilet who's waiting for this video to be over so we can wipe his ass. Oh, how do you know? I know. What's going on? You know what it is. I'm gonna go for that. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, we're going for 4 block every time. I've got 7 now. Oh, there we have it. I just had to lure it out. So this is a bit trickier, this one. Because I kill... Oh, no, I kill it in 3. Okay, because that's what I needed. Because I didn't want to... I can't let a single hit go through. Again, I'm doing this in a way where I could use my best creatures, but I like to save them. You never know. You never know when an event is going to come up, and it does take a couple of days to get these guys back. So we'll throw in... Oh, we didn't get it back again. That would have been so cool if we had. Okay. It should go for 4, thinking it can kill me. It should go for 4. 3 is good enough. It has 1 block, and we've killed it. There we go. So this is my strat upgraded. It used to be, you saw at the start, it failed because, again, I just don't have enough turns to get enough up and switching out and meat shields. That's the updated version. You have the flock creature. Flocks are very, very good. On VIP events, so it's 500 extra DNA. I'm so glad to see 1 million in that DNA. I haven't seen 1 million in that DNA counter for so long. So 1 more now? What's 1 battle? Defeat 2 bosses. Okay. Sure. Absolute stance. Charge up's good. And then... Whatevs. This is super easy. Did it cost me anything? It probably did cost me something. But it doesn't matter. All we do in this one is just keep going for the charge up. Just keep on going. Because every turn, once you go for that charge up, you get more attack. And more attack. And more attack. The Juggernaut is probably my favorite of the bosses. So I'm going to go for 3 here, I should say. And then next turn, we should get a charge up and should be able to kill him. Depends what it goes for, though. So there it is. Charge and attack! I think we get 2 attacks normally. Or 1 attack. And then we'll go for 4. So there's the 1 attack. Oh, almost killed it! I did say might kill it. And we got 16,000 health. There is no competition here. Oh my god, it's also going for its charge up! Ooh. Oh, does go for a couple of hits! Decent amount. And there we increase our attack again. Now it's 3,700. Do it again! Why am I doing it? For the sheer thrill. For the sheer thrill! Alright, okay, so... Ooh... I mean... I'll just put them all in. I was hoping he wouldn't have blocked. We definitely do need to start thinking about killing this guy now. Because that attack is just going to keep on charging. Just do it again. Even more! Oh, yes. Charge up. We've got the 1 attack. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go for 1 reserve. That's it. It is over. We have 12,000 attack. Now this thing will probably get its extra thing here. It'll go for 2, which will take it to 4. And then it'll do its thing. I think it just gets extra action points. And that's it. I think it's 1 action point. Yeah, which is the waste, because you spent 2 getting it. Oh no, 3 attack. Whatever will we do? Look at our attack. Watch our attack now. Oh. 2,600. 3,200. Oh, opponent KO. Yeah, we do it again. Now we got one attack going through. It will kill it if it does go through. 25,000 damage. Oh, wait, it's not dead. Oh, wait, it is. It was 2,500, I think it had. Oh, I wanted to keep on going. So, super fun fight. A small bit of amber. 5,000 amber. You can get me 2 Tyrannosauruses or something. And now, there it is. We did the event. Woo! Get the Adustus. It was unlocked. I don't think we actually got one, but we've unlocked it. So actually, was it worth it at all? Probably not. We've also got all these events that are good. And again, if you want amber, do the dodo bird. This guy, so good. In fact, we will do the dodo bird. And the strategy here is to go for these guys. It might even be better to just go for a carnivore. Like, what's the best carnivore we have? We'll go for this. Now remember, what you need to do for this, you want to get the most amount of damage for these bosses. This whole video has been tips and tricks on how to get more DNA. Almost said amber. For the bosses, the best way to get DNA is to go for loads of damage, because that one gives you hundreds, if not thousands, by the end, each time you clock it over. Now, as you can see, this Death Dodo only has 2,758 health to give. And you might think that's the most amount of attack that it can give. If you're new here, that's probably what you think. If you're not new here, and you've seen my other videos, you know that's not the case. So what we can do here is go for 8 attack. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get the whole 8 through, but we did get 71,000 damage through. And that counted, because for some reason, in this game, when you go for max attack, 7 to 8 attack, I think it is, all of the oh my god, we need to slow that down. That looks amazing. I want to see that in slow-mo. The excess amount actually does count if you go for 7 or 8 attacks. It might just be 8, I'm not sure. I will go for 8 here because I think it's got nothing. Or least amount. With 71,000 last time, we'll do, I want to say 85,000? 10,000 more. So now we are on 160-odd thousand damage, which will get us 10,000 DNA. Right there on the spot. That's a mono Stegotops. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we get to see the dodo do its damages. Now he's starting to get a bit dangerous. And when it gets a bit dangerous, we need to worry. So what we are going to do now is we're going to switch to a Rodriguez Solitaire, or whatever flock creature you have, and we want to make sure that it goes for the most amount of attacks it can go for. We wanted to go for 7 here, ideally. Goes for 6. It's not bad. We can do another 70-odd thousand damage here if it does go for its 1 block. If it doesn't, we can go for 95,000 damage here. 95,000 damage it is. In fact, it might even be more. 122,000. That is definitely one of just the hardest things to clock over, I'm pretty sure. Now it does have 5. Goes for 3. Now, the thing is, every time it does hit us, that's really hurting me. Oh, we got 1 back! Yes, that's what we would like to see! Now, it was good that it went for 6, because if it went for 7, it would have killed my flock creature. So actually, that was a blessing in disguise, because I've still got it and I'm still in. So if it goes for 7 now, it's all dead. Which is going to be okay. 6 again. This is really working in our favor. Now you want to do this the first time you do the dodo, because or any boss, the first time, because after the first battle, it starts off at its max strength that you ended the last battle on. So right now, we are getting the most amount of damage for the least amount of, damage back at us. Okay, it's got 5. It's probably going to go for 3. Doesn't go for anything that's even better. We don't get our Rodriguez Solitaire, but that's okay. Hopefully, it'll just go for 6. Do a lot of damage, but not kill us. 7 would be worse. Might even go for 4 here. Does go for 4. Interesting. That's alright. What I might do here is swap out... Oh, I can't swap out because I've already put in actions. Okay. I probably would have swapped to my other Rodriguez Solitaire because I don't want to lose this one. But if it goes for 6, I'll happily take that trade. 5, okay. Okay. Now, bigger brain beavers would have put in the other Rodriguez there. And we would still have both our Rodriguezes. So, it does go for the block. Unfortunate. But again, that's another 122,000 damage. So hopefully, this video has shown you how to get the most... I mean, you'll see this at the end of this battle here. So we'll go for this guy. You'll see how much amber we get. You could do the other battles. The other missions, which are like... Don't block, or use so many action points, or do 3 attacks of 5 damage, or 5 attack points. So that was decent. But again, we want to make sure that we leave itself wide open. If it has reserves left over, it's not looking good for us. So what I'm going to do here is I will waste 1. There's more chance of them attacking if we have 7 in reserve, or 7 action points, than 8, I think. Hopefully it'll go for a full-on 6 here. 5, okay, that's fine. Now, this could be the second to last attack we do with an Indoraptor, unless we get Rodriguez back when we swap in again. Oh, another 120. So, how much damage is that? 122. We've done that at least 3 times. So that's 366 damage. 366,000, sorry. So we've done... Oh, there it is. Ah, and that is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, we did get 1 back. Well, we may as well do some attack, right? Yeah, peck it. Now, you might be tempted to try and kill it now. We could, and I will just try and do as much damage to it as possible. But we don't want to kill it, because remember, if we kill it, next time it's going to be even harder. And it doesn't matter what health it has, as long as we don't kill it. Even if it has 1 health, we can still do 122,000 damage to it in the next battle round. So there you go. Dodo wins. But we did 659,000 damage to it. So, I mean, yeah, you get 100 for that, but that's the most you'll get. But this one, 750. Now, we're on 1,600,000 and odd. So let's see how much we get at the end of this. I'll say 10,000. 10,000 amber. DNA! DNA! Oh, maybe we're going to get a lot more. Yeah. Although, it's getting harder now. 75,000. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we're only getting 2,000 per now. And then that's 125,000. That was just one of those attacks. That was another one of those attacks in a bit. And there you go. We made 22,000 amber from that. You know, and there we go. We got some more speed ups. That gives us a little bit more. We have an instant Mahjong that doesn't need hatching. And the major, which looks beautiful. Ooh, we've got... And because... Oh no, I should have switched. Wait, what am I... What is it? A Daphosaur. A Daphosaur... What is a Daphosaur? A Daphosaur. I have 3,000 for that now. Oh, Megalocervia. Wait, is it 4,000 for Megalocervia? Please be 4,000. It's... We've got one. We freaking got one. Boom! Oh, we got another one. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so... It's whether or not I want to keep getting that. I mean, it is 3,000, so that is a lot. So when it comes to these missions, I will change. Because which is better, actually? Which is better? Megalocervia at level 40. 18,000, 4,300. Spinotops. 18,000, 7,000. Spinotops it is. So we'll keep... our Kendrasaur DNA, but we'll change a Daphosaur. We'll take a Daphosaur out of the equation, change it to Dimetrodon, and now we're getting 10, 20, you know, all the time we're doing these events, and eventually that will lead us to getting more DNA, and that's another thing that will help you get more DNA. That's what you need to do. So if anything we've learned, do the boss battles, make sure you have Dimetricanus unlocked and you start getting it in your Code 19s, you start getting it in your missions, you put it, if you have it, as a reward in your Amber building. Make sure that's selected too. And yeah, pretty much everything else. Remember to sell it. Get your DNA up. And thank you to that one comment who said Dimetricanus is actually worth 30,000. Thank you. We now have an amazing video telling everybody else about it. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.